Hello everyone, today I'm going to introduce a basic C program for you so that you can understand how our C programs work and how we write a C program. Now, as we know, we can run and compile the C program by using MS-DOS, the interpreter and compiler. But here, first, let us know how to write a C program. What is the structure to follow while we are writing a C program? So here we go. In every C program, the very first line is the header files. First of all, we include all the header files which are going to be used in our program, and I am writing here some header files. Hash include stdio.h. Now, and one more header file I'm going to include, hash include conio.h. Now let us understand these two lines. These lines are used to include the header files. Header files are the files which have some predefined function stored in C compiler, and when we include the functions are, we can use the functions which are explained in these files like stdio.h and conio.h. In stdio.h, in stdio.h, this is equals to standard. Stdio means standard input output. Standard input output. STD is for standard and IO means input and output. This header file is used to take the input and output. All the functions like printf and scanf are defined in this header files, which are used for taking inputs and for showing the outputs in on console. So I can say that printf and scanf, which we will use further in our program, are defined in this header file. As I told you, header file is a file which contains some predefined function which we can directly use. So this is header file stdio.h contains the function printf and scanf and explanation of printf and scanf. So now in our this program we don't have any need to define printf function, and we will directly use it. .h, this .h means this is just an extension for a header file. This .h is just an extension which shows that this file is a header file and is predefined. Same as when we talk about the conio. This means console input output. It also contains some functions, predefined function for our use. Now include is a word which is just used to include these files in our program. Include is just a word to include these header files, standard and conio, in our program. Now when we talk about this hash shows that This line will be compiled first. This hash told that compilation of program starts from this line. Whenever we compile our program, these all hash tags compile very firstly, and after that compiler will go for further execution of the program, for further compilation of program. Now I'm going to delete all these and extend our program. After this, every C function starts with a main function. Every C program starts with a main function. Every C program must have a main function. Main function is user defined function in which we can define the body of our program. Main should be written in this manner. Since C is a case sensitive, so we have to use all letters in small. Parenthesize this function and we can give the body of our program. We can write the body of our program in this, between these two parentheses. Now in C, every function have a return type. Return type means what should it have to return. If we didn't write explicitly any return type, it will take int as a return type. It will take int as a return type. So I'm going to give it this main function as void as a return type. Void means if we write void, void means that function should have nothing to return. If we write over here int, then it will return an integer function from wherever it is called. So here we write void because I'm not going to return any value from our program. Now I'm going to use a simple printf function. Every C statement must have ended with the semicolon. Whenever a semicolon falls, compiler came to know that this statement ends here. This semicolon means the full stop of a single statement. Okay, so here we are using printf function, which is, as you know, predefined function. So I'm going to write here this is a first C program. Get ch means get character. Get character means it will hold the console until and unless it will get any character. If we did this is not necessary, but if you don't write this line, you will not able to see the console because console will not hold. So you have to write this. We'll talk about this get ch later on videos, but for first we will write it. Now this is a basic program of RC language. Write this program in your MS-DOS writer and compile it and run it. And you will see this is a first program. This output which will show this is a first program on your console. Thank you.